Hey everybody, Andy Stickle here. I just want to record a quick video because I've been getting a lot of people recently contacting me and asking me how do I get into the Google Maps. And what we're looking at right here, this is the Google Maps for the term Dallas personal injury lawyer. So this map section is very important because a lot of times people treat this just like the yellow pages. So they search Google personal injury lawyer, Google car accident lawyer. They'll search Google car accident lawyer. They search Dallas car accident lawyer or Phoenix car accident lawyer, DUI attorney, whatever it is they're searching for. And then a lot of times, a decent percentage of phone calls are going to go to these three listings right here. And usually what it comes down to is the number of reviews. Actually, it usually comes down to the rating followed by the number of reviews. So in this instance, because all these firms have 4.5, 4.9, 4.6, that's pretty similar. It's usually going to come down to the number of reviews. 101 reviews might win. I don't know. Sometimes if you get too many reviews, I found that you almost seem like a mill, and some people might not like that. But that's important. But anyway, how do you get in these maps? That's something that's very important. So I want to show you this right here, and this is straight from Google. You can see it's support.google.com. Improve your local ranking on Google. Now, there's a very important part to this, the bottom of this. How Google determines local ranking. So there's a couple things. So first of all is relevance. Relevance basically means how relevant are you to the topic. And actually they say it right here. Relevance refers to how well a local listing matches what someone is searching for. So for example, if someone searches for car accident lawyer and you're a DUI attorney, that doesn't make any sense. But someone searches car accident lawyer and you have car accident and you're a car accident lawyer, then that's relevance. So there's a ton of ways to become more relevant, and that's for another video. But you can probably look back on some of my other videos and see exactly how to become relevant for topics. And mostly it's basically just making sure that you thoroughly cover a subject, and you include all of the actual keywords on there and latent semantic indexing words and all that stuff. And there's a website called texttools.net that I use all the time. It's texttools.net. I have some tutorial videos on this that show exactly how to use this software, and it makes a big difference when you can do this. And here's a quick video that shows how to use it. But the second thing is distance. Now, I also created a video talking about why Google is treating lawyers like pizzas, and that directly addresses this distance issue. So basically what's happening is that if you're, the example I'm using is Dallas. Dallas is a pretty big area. So if you're on the north side of Dallas and you search for Dallas personal injury lawyer, you're going to get a different set of results than if you're on the south side of Dallas. And the reason for that is because Google is using searcher proximity, or who's closest to the result, or basically what it's doing is it's returning results that are closer to the searcher, which is stupid because I have a lot of clients and not a single one has ever told me that, oh yeah, a client hired me because I was closest to them. It's just dumb. If you want a pizza, you want the closest pizza place. If you want a lawyer, you want the best lawyer. Now, the third and final thing is prominence. And this is something that refers to business citations, local citations, different things like that. But we discovered something very interesting recently about these citations, and we've seen reports on this, and then we actually tested this out on our own, and we found this to be true. Basically, prominence means other websites that list your website, that have all of your information. So for example, I'm going to show you two different law firms, and I'm going to let you kind of see what the difference is. So now these are both for the searches Dallas personal injury lawyer. Now, this is a guy, and I don't know who either of these firms are. I mean, I know who they are, but I don't know them. I don't have any affiliation with them whatsoever. So here's a guy. His name is Jerry D. Andrews, PC. Now, what I'm looking for is his level of prominence. Now, prominence, like I said, is citations. Citations are basically business listings. So, for example, Foursquare, Super Pages, Info Group, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, City Search, Insider Pages, all of these, Yelp. These are all considered citations. And the more of them that you have, the more relevant Google thinks you are. But there's one thing that is more important than the number that you have, and that is the number that Google has indexed for you. And basically what indexed means is when they actually store it in their algorithm. So for example, let me show you this. This is the Moz Local search, and you can go to Moz Local and search your listings. You can also go to Google and search all of your information. So basically what I did is I took Jerry D. Andrews, PC, 3030 Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway, basically his address and his name, and I put him in Google. And I want to see how many citations or business listings actually show up in Google when I search for him. So this is what I'm searching for. And keep in mind, this guy, he is number 2 on page 2 for the keyword Dallas personal injury lawyers. So he's not getting phone calls for this keyword. It's just not happening. So what I did is I searched his information. Now let's see, we've got birdeye.com, Manta is a citation, Super Lawyers is a citation, local.yahoo, B2B Yellow Pages, Lawyers Can Help, I don't know if that's a citation or what that is, I guess that kind of is, Easy Local, Merchant Circle. So that's all the first page. And then let's see, we've got Global Health Homes, Yellow Pages, and actually these aren't. I'm sorry, these are not even the same guy, because this is the Lee Law Firm, Paul Clevenger, Dallas Attorneys Near Me, John Lilly. Yeah, so basically he's got about 9 listings on the first page. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a cerebral palsy lawyer. I don't know what that is. The other weird thing is that, okay, yeah, never mind. So yeah, he's only got 9 listings on the first page. Now let's look at his Moz Local. Now these are like Foursquare, Super Pages, Info Group. None of these were on the first page. Localese, Factual, City Search, Insider Pages. Now if I open these up in a new tab, just look at this real quick. I'm just going to open a few of these. I'm going to do a site, I'm going to do an index search. The way you do that is you just do site : in front of any URL, and that will tell you if the URL is indexed in Google. Now you see right here, I did site and I did the URL. Your search, blah, 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 did not match any documents. So this page is not indexed. Here's another one. Super Pages, site. And these are major citations. Foursquare and Super Pages are major citations. This one's not indexed. Here's Newer Star Localese, site : not indexed. Let's see, Factual, site : not indexed. So these are the major aggregators, and they're not showing up. Now, when I look at the number one listing in Dallas, and that is the Barber Law Firm. So here we're back to page 1, Barber Law Firm, and let's see, 3102 Maple Avenue, Dallas, Texas, blah, blah, blah. All right. So now when I look at that same report for the Barber Law Firm, now keep in mind their stuff is not totally indexed, but they've got some stuff that's indexed. So let's look at a few here. Let's look at these 3. Super Pages. Remember, Super Pages was not indexed for the other guy. Let's see if it's indexed for these guys. It is indexed. So you see right here, there's the link right there to the Super Page. Let's say New Star Localese. Okay, this is not indexed. Let's look at City Search. Remember, City Search was not indexed. And I'm not saying everything's going to be indexed, but this is indexed as well. Now, when I search the Barber Law Firm and I put their address in here, 3102 Maple Avenue, Dallas, Texas, 75201. Let's look at how many citations they have that are actually indexed. Not how many they have, but how many are actually indexed. So we've got 1, 2, Yellow Pages, AARP, Super Pages, Super Lawyers, Univision. Here's their website, and they've got a few that are on their website. So that's like 7 on page 1. Here's some more of their website, FindLaw, HG.org, Yahoo. Now we're on page 3. White Pages, City Search, Better Business Bureau, Top Choice Awards, Top Insurance Companies. That's probably, I don't know what that is, but I guess it's a citation. LinkedIn, Locality, Manta, MyEasyBZ, Get Fave. As you can see, there's so much more prevalent, and so they still have, let's see, here's their Yelp page. So they just have so many more listings that are indexed, and basically what we have found is that, and actually I didn't actually make this discovery, but we verified this because somebody else made this discovery, and we verified this by looking at our own data. And what ends up happening is when you create these citations, when marketing companies create these citations, they typically outsource the work. I know that we don't do our own citations. We outsource our citations. So what happens is you provide the NAP, which is the name, address, phone number to the company that's doing the citations, and then they're going to want your website address, and then they typically want a description of the business. Now, the description of the business is where I think people run into a lot of problems, because if you have the same description on every page, Google doesn't index every single page because they see it as duplicate content. So what we've seen, and what we've seen as we tested, is that if you use a different description for every page of your for every citation, and you don't recycle content in your citations, then you get more pages indexed. And when you have more pages indexed, you're more prominent. And when you're more prominent, you'll rank higher. So that's something to look at. So basically, if you're not ranking very well, try doing that search. Enter your name and your address and your phone number and see what comes up. And then also go to Moz Local. I think it's just moz.com/local, and click check my listing. Enter your business information, and then just start pulling those listings and see if they're indexed. Because if you're having trouble ranking, this could be a big reason why. So hope this tip helps. It's something that as soon as I discovered, I was like, wow, this kind of is something that most people don't think about. Because everyone says build citations, but nobody says make sure that your citations are indexed. It's just something really to think about. We use a company called Web20 Ranker to help us with our citations. Their citations get indexed really well. So if you if you need any help, that they're a good company to go with. They don't do all the stuff. Basically, they can help you with citations. Or if you need help, let me know, and I can kind of point you in the right direction for the citations. So hope this helps, and I will talk to you guys soon.